Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a ride back to the golden era of American automotive design with one of Oldsmobile's most iconic full-size cruisers, the 1962 Oldsmobile Dynamic 88. Big, bold, and beautiful, this car is a shining example of early 60s luxury and performance, without breaking the bank. Exterior. This was the car for the everyday American who wanted a little flair, a lot of comfort, and the deep rumble of a rocket V8 under the hood. Let's talk exterior. The 1962 Dynamic 88 got a fresh, clean look compared to its predecessors. Gone were the heavy chrome fins of the 50s, replaced by straighter lines, smoother curves, and a more understated elegance. This full-size sedan came in at about 213 inches long. Up front, you've got that iconic split grille with quad headlamps, a bold, confident face that screams early 60s swagger. Down the sides, there's a sculpted profile with sweeping chrome trim running from the front fender to the rear. Subtle tail fins give just a nod to the previous decade, while the wraparound rear glass adds a touch of modernity. I love how this car still turns heads over 60 years later. It's that perfect balance of size, presence, and simplicity. Badging was minimal, just enough to let you know this was a Dynamic 88, but not flashy or overdone. Very classy. Interior. Step inside, and you're greeted by a lounge on wheels. The 1962 Dynamic 88 offered full bench seating front and rear, with room for 6 adults to ride in absolute comfort. You had padded vinyl bench seats, available in a range of two-tone color combos depending on the trim, everything from deep blues and teals to rich reds and greens. The dash was all metal, finished with a sweeping horizontal speedometer, chrome accents, and toggle switches that felt like aircraft controls. There's a real sense of craftsmanship here. No screens, no plastic, just honest materials and style that holds up even today. The steering wheel is massive, with a full horn ring, and there are ashtrays at nearly every seat. And of course, the AM radio, analog clock, and optional power accessories made you feel like you were riding in a true luxury cruiser. Now, let's talk about what made the Dynamic 88 more than just a pretty face, the Rocket V8. Performance. Under the hood was a 394 cubic inch Rocket V8, one of Oldsmobile's most iconic engines. Depending on the configuration, you got anywhere from 280 to 330 horsepower, sent to the rear wheels through a 3-speed Hydra-Matic automatic transmission. For a big car, it could really move 0 to 60 in just under 10 seconds, and a top speed around 115 miles per hour. Not bad for a cruiser that weighs well over 2 tons. This wasn't a muscle car, but it had serious muscle. The throttle response is smooth, the torque is endless, and the ride. It's like floating on a cloud. Suspension was soft, steering was power assisted, and while cornering wasn't its strong suit, long highway cruises were its domain. You don't drive this car fast, you glide in it. So, what's the verdict on the 1962 Oldsmobile Dynamic 88? Exterior. Classic American styling, clean, commanding, and elegant. Interior. Roomy, well-built, and filled with charming mid-century touches. Performance. A powerful, smooth V8 that makes driving feel effortless. Value. Back then, it was a smart choice for middle-class luxury. Today, it's a gem for collectors and classic cruisers. This car was, and still is, a celebration of an era when bigger was better, comfort was king, and the American highway was your playground. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Got a classic you'd like us to cover next? Let us know. Until next time, keep your hands on the wheel, and your heart in.